Okay, we're good.
We gotta get on. Yeah. Okay. Great. Perfect.
Content warning. Let's say it together. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was really.
I don't think people understand how impressive that was. Actually,
nope.
Can they hear us right now?
Very few. Maybe 2%, 1%,
Yeah,
half a percent.
that
of
was
the
like
population.
insanely synced and no rehearsal. That's just how we do it. Bro.
So I looked it up the other day, and there's only 500,000 professional musicians in the world.
Is that right?
That's right.
Really?
That's right.
Half a million?
Half a milli.
There's about to be 500,000 too.
Hey,
I'll tell you what.
what's
Come on, give me a little
up?
something, folks. This is the Brew with Brother Wife. We are a band that is also a game show.
Happens to have a podcast.
We are trying to bring a little bit of our life into your world.
Our juice into your mouth.
Oh,
dirty mouth.
God, I feel like I'm under a waterfall. That's good juice. I am the juice proxy
wet juice.
for you. You are the good folks at home. If you didn't know, now you know.
This is Jeff.
This is Tyler.
Together we're brother wife.
Goodness. How are you doing this Friday Eve? We're 15 minutes late. We're sorry about that. We're sorry about that, but we're here now. Please button your biddies.
Button your biddies. You're in for a show.
I'm heated.
You know,
I'm getting hot.
So I've been working on setting up a venue for my business for get-togethers.
Okay.
And I'm setting up a trade with a movie house.
That's what this guy calls orgies. He's part of the Pineapple Mafia. They're get-togethers.
Setting up a trade. I'm setting up a trade.
There's a lot of things being traded.
There's a lot of things being traded. A lot of fluids, a lot of juices.
A lot of promises.
A lot of promises. There's a lot
that aren't going to be kept,
hearts.
by the way. That aren't going to be kept.
That aren't going to be kept.
All right, you're
in the passion of the moment, you say what you need to say.
Come on, you'll say anything if you're weak, struggling to breathe.
2 minutes and 37 seconds.
Gosh dang,
we got to really moderate the orgy talk at 2 minutes and 37
absolutely.
seconds.
We got to ramp up to that, but it's coming, folks.
Yeah, no, I've got a really good, healthy and we're trading services for the movie house. So I think.
At the movie house?
Yeah, I think we could do something fun.
I thought we kind of already had that.
Well, I was thinking we could do a compromise between the two, like do just a normal show there. That's not like a whole ass Benny's and Benny's with Brother Wife.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because we can get.
I instantly felt relief.
Yeah,
folks, we do all these plans to have these things, and then we want to do them, and then we do what we can, but sometimes we're just limited by bandwidth. We're both busy guys.
Bandwidth.
God damn, I didn't even mean to do that. Holy shit.
The width of the
No, but eventually we're going to have a benefit portion of our band that's also a game show that happens to have a podcast that puts on benefits that are unlike any benefit you've ever seen. Folks, we're going to be raising money for it's going to be competition benefits.
Yep.
So there's going to be competitors. They're going to be vying for a charity just like, on Jeopardy or any other fucking game show. But this is not any other game show, folks. There's going to be leeches, there's going to be shot callers, there's going to be whipped cream, there's going to be
sword swallowing, there's going to be somebody that blows fire, there's going to be an orgy. The orgy never makes its way out of the room.
There's going to be an ant farm.
There's going to be an ant farm.
There's going to be an ant farm, 2 ant farms.
I would love to find the person with the biggest ant farm in Kitsap County and have them be there. Oh, maybe King County,
God
that would be, and they would love that too. They would be like, I never get to fucking show people.
Okay, but the biggest ant farm's got to be, that's not portable. Yeah. We would need.
Let's make it portable. All right, brother wife. Transporting and logistics engineering.
No, but eventually we are going to have big bonanzas. They're going to be called Benny's and Benny's with Brother Wife, and they're going to be musical benefits and variety shows that have exclusively a breakfast.
Eggs Benedict.
Baby, what's wrong with that?
Benny's and Benny's with Brother Wife.
You can get biscuits and gravy,
and
too.
I really would at some point, once we're getting bigger,
you can get a French toast. That's
we're
fine.
Gonna have some fucking really cool Well, actually, we're probably gonna have some very mediocre skateboarder do a Benihana on a half pipe.
Is that a move? Benihana? Can you pull that up for the
Benny's and
folks?
Benny's with the Benihana.
I
with
don't
Brother
know
Wife?
the Benihana. I'm gonna guess.
You don't know the Benihana?
I'm gonna guess that the Benihana has something to do with coming up on the lip and balancing.
Okay, that's a nice guess. Yeah.
I feel like
you're gonna have to carry the show for a
and
second. It's gonna take me just a minute.
Would be the Benihana, or I don't think it's just like a flip. I don't think it's like a kick flip or like one of these like indie flip. I don't think that's a Benihana.
Do you remember?
I think a Benihana is specifically something to do with balance. You use the trucks. The trucks are involved. Absolutely. Okay. See, I thought we would be here by now. I feel like
it's really tricky when I do it this way.
I don't even know if it's worth it at this point. Folks, I actually broke my foot the first 13 seconds that I was at a skate park when I was 12 years old.
Oh, you actually broke it.
I literally broke my foot. I broke my fifth metatarsal. Okay. Are we on the intro right now?
Oh.
Did you?
Hey guys.
How is it this difficult?
Okay, when I'm using two screens, it's all very, very small. Look at this.
We gotta get this boy some readers.
I literally
like,
could use some
goodness
readers,
sake.
and I need a second fucking screen.
Okay, well that's, we're about to have the stew set up.
It's gonna get better.
It's
It's gonna get better. You
Folks,
broke your foot. How bad
all
was it?
summer, it was really bad. It was my first break. My fifth metatarsal fucked me up. I was in a cast. I got rashes underneath my goddamn armpits because crutches rub. And when you are rubbing and you're on crutches, you're in pain, folks. And you're 12 and you're not having a good time. Things are hard in general. You're living in Virginia Beach. You are getting bullied for being white. You are the only white kid at your school.
But the funny thing too is that when you say Virginia Beach to me, I think like ritzy.
No.
I think like
No.
ritzy.
It's. I mean, there's some ritzy parts.
It's not.
There's
Can we get
water.
some cross chat in here? Can somebody say I broke my foot doing a fucking Benihana?
All summer I was skateboarding. All summer I was taking the opportunity to go to the skate park. My mom took me. It was the middle of a school day. I had a doctor's appointment. She brought me to a skate park. I was like, this is my fucking time. I had my Tony Hawk Birdhouse board. I'm 13 seconds max. I go 1, 2, 3, fall off, break my foot. I was like, because all summer I was skating around my neighborhood. I was doing what I could. I could finally do an ollie. Could not do any fucking flips. None of that shit.
Was that it for you? Were you done after that?
That was it for me.
Dude,
That was it for me.
I don't think if you break your foot 6 months in to like a thing, you're like, I'm going back. But when you
13 motherfucking seconds. All summer was building up to 13 seconds of fucking absolute
horror and tragedy.
Yes, sir.
Horror and tragedy.
Yes, sir. So do we have Benihana pulled up?
That's pretty good. Can I put it on a loop? I can't put it on a loop. Folks, this is what a Benihana in slow-mo looks like. Here we go. That's
my goodness.
Is that a pretty lady too? That's a pretty lady.
Wow. Wait,
That's
can
a
we
pretty
see it
lady.
one more time?
Yeah. Can we see it another one more
Wow.
time? Okay. Out of all the Benihanas I've seen, that's the hottest Benihana.
Well, how do you even spread your legs out? That's basically a split midair. Like, that's impressive in and of itself, other than landing on the board. Like, folks, all right.
And you can spin during a Benihana too.
Are you
So
serious?
yeah, when people doing like big hang
Can we
time
get back
stuff.
to-
Yeah, when people doing
Goodness.
big hang time stuff, they will do like a 180 Benihana or a 360 Benihana.
Wow.
or-
Okay, so it is our goal to eventually have a skateboarder do. What if we had an amateur Benihana contest, and then the person that won got to be the official skater of Brother Wife, and we'd sponsor them?
And Benihana's is a restaurant too, isn't it?
It is, but it'd be really hard to do. I mean,
Here's what we do: we
First
don't get
portable
catered.
Benihana.
We don't get catered by
We'd never
Benihana.
get- well, you
But
can't.
we get a disgraced cook from Benihana's to do because they do the flame cooking. Right?
exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah, on the griddle.
But and we force him.
They're putting shrimp into your mouth and shit.
Sure, they're doing that,
Yeah.
and so you're like, so much respect for these chefs, so much respect for these chefs.
my gosh.
We get a disgraced Benihana's, and we make him wear like a fucking ridiculous Eggman suit, and all he can cook is eggs Benedict, but he's still doing it in a fancy way. But he's so sad, and we pay him like $500. But
I wouldn't
want
to eat from a suit man, and I wouldn't want to have eggs thrown at him.
because he's cooking.
Yes.
He's not even about the food. I don't even think his food is real food. He's more of like a disgraceful side eye.
Folks, whose side are you taking here? Comment below, because it's.
How do you?
it's-
But
I
then we
don't-
would be able to do Bennies and Bennies and Bennies and Bennies with Brother Wife.
I understand that, but like sometimes, it just there's diminishing returns.
To me, there's not. And this is where sometimes we have
Yeah,
creative
yeah,
differences.
yeah,
And having a guy, and if his name was fucking Benny,
Ben.
I'd kill myself after the show. I would pay the guy in an egg suit to cave my head in with a sledgehammer, while another 70-year-old Benny was giving me a hand job.
Right,
That's
absolutely. That's
it
the
for
only-
me.
yeah.
If I
No,
for you,
it's-
you're like diminishing returns. For
Right,
me, I'm
yeah.
paying them to kill me with a sledgehammer because it's the peak. It will never get any better than that.
Yeah. No, okay. I get that. Hey,
So,
that's very fair.
you know.
Folks, one of the things that we do here on The Brew is we read you the news stories that you want to hear.
Nay, need to hear.
Our leading story this evening, 2 humpback whales were photographed having sex for the first time in history. And they were both male.
Whoa!
So that's, I mean, we've
Whoa! you gotta love that.
I mean,
you remember back when the whole argument was like, there ain't no gays in nature, and then after a while, it was
I think
like,
there's also
wait,
like gay ducks.
There's a bunch of gays.
Are there?
There's a bunch of gay stuff
Really?
in nature. Yeah.
Interesting.
Loads and loads.
They just can't. I mean, it's harder to photograph underwater, so they don't know how gay the ocean is. But they know that there's a lot of gay shit happening.
The gaydar on the ocean, the gay leader
it's
on the
unknown.
ocean is really
it's like the
starting to-
undeveloped character in like Super Smash Brothers. It's got like a big question mark on like who's gay.
Absolutely.
Well, and I mean, like this is funny, right? Humpback whales are gay.
Humpback whales.
Humpback?
And they're really humping back.
Well, and look at this one.
Humpback whales.
This one is like I am happy to be a whale getting fucked.
That is. Can you send me?
I can't trust you actually, so I'm just gonna do this.
Wow. I'm gonna.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, one
Look.
fuck you.
No, look at how happy he is to be. It's okay. You can't really see.
I'm gonna get it.
Okay, you're gonna get
I'm
it.
gonna get it.
You're gonna get it. Now, whose browser history is gonna be blurst? Gay humpback whales? Come on. 2 humpback whales were photographed having sex for the first time in their species history, and both partners happened to be male. The British news agency SWNS Media Group shared the news of the surprising encounter, which was reported in a new study by the researcher at the Pacific Whale Foundation, PWF, on Tuesday. National Geographic, Live Science, and The Guardian also reported on the study's findings. The whales were seen copulating by photographers Lyle Cranitchfield. Look at this. I know you're in... Oh, nice.
That's a pretty.
Can you? Yeah.
That's some good contact.
That whale is literally smiling and moaning.
Yeah.
And this one's like, take it.
So are those different species? That's the same species. There can be a lot of variance in humpback whales, huh?
I mean, come on. A lot of weird stuff happening in the ocean. The whales, they're seen copulating by Lyle Cranchenfeld and Brandy Romano on January 19th, 2022. The pair documented the encounter from a safe distance while in a boat off the Hawaiian island of Maui.
Maui
Wowie. As the 2 males approached their boat, the photographers saw that one of them was, quote, visibly thin and covered in whale lice. Visibly thin and covered in whale lice.
I feel like they're still kind of trying to smash, like, it's
How
still
do you
a
know
little bit
whale lice?
homophobic still. They're like, look at how fucking gross these homosexual whales are.
Oh my god. Covered in whale lice.
Fucking whale lice. They're so engaged in gay sex they can't even eat enough
really
krill.
Funny.
They're just so busy running around to the ocean.
It said it drew their attention. It was because they were concerned about the health. A second, healthier whale kept approaching the first whale and, quote, using its pectoral fins to hold the injured whale in place and initiating shallow, brief penetrations. They're literally saying it had a tiny little dick. For a whale, shallow.
Tiny little dick, and I feel
Why
like
are you editorializing the sex here?
Giving the most scientific version of like a starving whale was raped.
This is a whale rape.
This is
not
rape.
anything that's cute, and I mean, this is
mortifying.
Wow. The animals slowly circled the boat a few times, which allowed the photographs to be taken while Cranchenfeld and Romano remained within a legal distance of the whales. It's illegal in Hawaii to swim with or approach humpback whales within 100 yards.
What if a humpback whale approaches
Wow.
you?
Okay, can you?
Yeah, that's getting.
Wow. Lead with this.
That's pretty good shit.
I mean, and it really, folks, it really does seem like the gray, more torpedo-looking one does like it.
He's got a big
I guess I
shit-eating
can't
grin.
see expressions in whales like I thought I could, but I don't know. Like, it feels to me like, I don't know.
That's some love. How big is one of those fins? How long? These things are like 80+ feet long.
Right. Oh, yeah. I would love something for scale. Like, I want like a little fish in the background or something.
Yeah, let's get it. I'll find us a
the
house.
photographers recalled their encounter to Stephanie Stack, a whale researcher and the lead author on Tuesday's paper.
Really thought you were going to say whale rapist.
She loves to, they're beautiful creatures. Quote, what they stumbled upon was an unprecedented observation. The groundbreaking photographs captured by Cranchenfeld and Romano provide an unparalleled glimpse into the private lives of these majestic marine mammals.
When you're setting, like, occupational goals for yourself, like, is this one of them?
Right.
Like
yeah.
the first,
They're like-
first gay whale rape.
I mean,
Like, is that-
you gotta
was
be
that
known
on-
for something.
You know, you write a letter to
I
yourself.
broke ground on the first.
like I'm just
gay-
imagining like after that he went and he said it's time to open the letter.
Well-
he's like 19 and in grad school.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's not grad school's later.
Okay,
but,
sure.
You know, he's
I'm
his
working
first
with you, I'm
year.
working with you.
His first year in uni, and he just writes. You know, someday we write the check for ourselves. We write the check for
Okay, yeah,
ourselves. You
so,
know,
okay, you're-
someday I'm gonna catch the first gay whale rape.
Right.
I'm gonna get footage of the first gay whale rape.
Absolutely. He puts it in his little promise box where he's gonna.
Or
yeah.
is he like, fuck, this is what I'm going to be known for the rest of my life?
You take what you
Like,
can get, just like that whale did. But
Just-
also,
hey,
like,
hey.
I'm imagining that because he wants to be known for it, he's trying his best to, like, hush about the part where the other one's, like, emaciated.
Yeah.
He's trying to be like, no, these whales were in love.
These
These whales were, like, adopting a
consensual-
codfish. Like, it was really nice. It was actually super nice.
Size comparison.
Ugh.
House. Human. We'll just get a human
So
for
let's see
comparison.
here. The organization continued the health disparity between the two whales adds a layer of complexity to this unique observation. One whale's poor condition, possibly caused by a ship strike, may have contributed to the observed behavior. Noting that this is the first time homosexual behavior has been documented in humpback whales, though it is common among what is this?
Sentient.
No,
Sentient?
cetaceans.
Oh, cetaceans.
Cetaceans?
Mm-hmm.
God, that sounds like something that you get fired for.
So-
Yeah, no, sorry, we found cetaceans.
Or an
you
alien.
have cetaceans
It
again.
could
I guess
be-
citations, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on. That's
Okay,
what
well,
it's doing.
god damn. Whales out here be fucking. Not sure if it was rape, not sure if it was love. That's a pickle. That's definitely a pickle.
So I mean, they're not.
That's big. That's about what I thought, honestly.
That's about what you
what
thought?
I thought by judging.
I mean, we've got.
Dude,
this
if
elephant
you're
here,
less
too.
than you're 1/4. Yeah. Okay, so when like 4 elephants go into a humpback whale,
Yeah.
and like
Oh no, more than that.
Yeah,
more
I
than
mean,
that.
come on.
In
Come on,
volume-wise,
yeah.
Volume. Okay, cold conjecture here. I mean, not quite cold, but like pretty cold. We don't have 3D renders and like
Sure.
blood volumes.
Right.
Can I get the blood?
Siri,
Gemini,
what's the blood?
what's the blood volume on a fucking elephant? Okay, divide a humpback whale's blood volume by the. I'm so excited for the moment when we can do that.
God,
you know,
no,
if
that's-
I.
But by that time, like, there's gonna be something so devoid about life. It's gonna be really just
I
fucking
don't
dark.
know.
But we're already about to be there. So who the fuck
It's
cares?
already so fucking
Who the
dark.
fuck cares?
Look at the. Have you looked at the what is it? The zombie. What's the new drug called? It's not Gator. It's not. It's like Squanch or something. Trank. The new
Trank?
drug Trank in Philadelphia. The zombie street. You guys aren't.
No,
you guys aren't
no,
tracking this.
No, what is this? Please
It's
enlighten
just-
us.
it's a
this is
mix
probably
of-
good for the folks to know.
It's a mix.
So you can avoid trank.
It's a mix of. Don't avoid Trank. Like don't knock it before you try. It does rot all your fucking limbs off pretty quickly and turn you into this huge zombie, real life zombie.
But you know,
The
you feel
streets of-
you feel fucking
you feel
lit.
lit.
You feel on that
lit.
level. So it's like, do you want to be a pussy?
If you live
or do you want to
really
get lit as shit?
lit as shit, or do you want to get a little? Do you want to get a little something? It's a mix of I think fentanyl and like a really weird like tranquilizer for like horses, not horses. Something else, some kind of specific animal tranquilizer.
God damn.
And
Sounds like a rough go.
yeah, I mean, apparently it's great.
Great
Apparently
for
it's
what?
great.
Like, what does it do?
Makes you feel really good.
Yeah.
I mean, people are dying over it. People are dying over it. If it didn't make you feel, it's kind of reminds me of I love the short that's about to come out. If it didn't feel good, you wouldn't have done it 10 times. It wouldn't. If it didn't feel good, it wouldn't have happened 10 times.
I don't remember.
The bidet short.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. You know, if it didn't, you wouldn't literally suicide limb by limb to death if it wasn't pretty dank. So it's like, I mean, there's some of these situations.
What do you say? Now?
You lose your limbs. All your limbs rot off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty.
We gotta
pretty
have more
intense.
context. We don't know.
I said it rots your limbs off.
Okay, fair enough. Are you gonna trank out?
It depends on how good things turn out.
Do you have a supply on trank?
I do not.
Folks, should we do trank? Is it
could-
illegal yet?
It would be fun. Okay, how about this?
Is it illegal to do trank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Street fentanyl is not legal, and I'm sure that the street horse tranquilizer is
I
not
actually
legal.
had fentanyl once.
If you missed
I've
two
done fentanyl
illegal
once
things-
when I was in the
Medically.
hospital for my collarbone. Come on. And I wasn't having the worst time.
I've done
But I wasn't
fentanyl-
having a good time. I just didn't hurt. Like,
Yeah.
I hate when people are like, "Oh, you're having a good time." I'm like,
opiates don't do it for this
yeah,
guy.
opiates. Yeah,
They make him feel a little sick.
They made me feel a little nauseous.
I've forced fed this guy opiates on.
This
like
guy gave me a poppy
30...
tea when I was 19, and it ruined my birthday.
Yeah,
it ruined my birthday.
I was having a fucking.
This guy loves.
That was
the
the night. I think we did like I was doing like a little bit of everything, right? That was
you
like
were doing the smorgasbord.
I was doing the smorgasbord. I think I did a 1 hit of acid, some mushrooms.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
It might not have been. I'm pretty certain.
I would have known if you did acid.
Was there another night where we did a smorgasbord?
I can't remember.
I guess involved.
I've done acid with you twice.
Okay. Wait.
3 times.
Really?
3 times.
Okay.
3 times. 3 times.
Once.
Twice. 3.
I think 3.
Yeah.
What's the middle one?
When we did it here.
The beginning.
Remember?
The end.
Trying to build a fucking pottery. Folks, do you ever feel so like stuck in life where you're literally just trying to build?
What the fuck happened to our camera?
Trying to build your pottery.
Our
trying
camera's
to build
out.
Your pottery.
Somebody, you guys have to send us a message when the fucking camera goes
literally,
out.
What the fuck?
Do you think it's our job to maintain the quality of this fucking podcast?
Come on. A New York man who killed a woman after a wrong turn in his driveway gets 25 years to life.
Oh, I was right. They did unplug it.
These motherfuckers.
And then I doubted myself.
Ugh. You know what, folks? We do what we can here, but sometimes you can't trust.
If you're watching,
sometimes there's reasonable people who you're like, nah, I can trust them. They're good. And then you can't, actually.
You literally can't.
You can't.
It's really wild when that happens.
It's really fucked. It's really, really fucked.
Okay, we're going to turn them off. And we're going to turn
A man who fatally shot a 20-year-old woman after an SUV she was riding mistakenly drove into his rural driveway in upstate New York was sentenced Friday to more than 25 years in prison. Sorry, 25 years to life.
One more time here.
A man who fatally shot a 20-year-old woman after the SUV she was riding in mistakenly drove into his rural driveway in upstate New York was sentenced Friday to more than 25 years to life in prison.
It's pretty good.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
Kevin Moynihan, 66, was convicted of
second... Fuck!
Okay, keep going. Convicted of second-degree murder in the death last April of Kaylin Gillis. She was riding in a caravan of 2 cars and a motorcycle that was trying to leave after pulling into Moynihan's long, winding driveway while looking for a party at another person's house in the town of Hebron.
I think it's important that people know that it is not okay
to shoot people and kill them who drive down your driveway, Judge Adam Michelini said. Apart from the wider deterrent effect, Michelini said it's important that Moynihan remain behind bars rather than be free to harm more people. You've got great breath control.
Thank you. I really pushed it there.
Yeah. The judge handed down the maximum sentence after Gillis's father, boyfriend, and the best friend Moynihan and the packed courtroom about their anguish and the immeasurable void in their lives. You carried that one.
Thank you.
Kaylin was a sweet and loving soul, something you can always wish to achieve. Boyfriend Blake Walsh said from the stand as Moynihan sat
with a stony face.
Kaylin was everything you wish you could be. I will never be able to forgive you for your actions. Wouldn't even think about it. The judge sentenced Moynihan to 25 years to life for the second-degree murder and handed down the consecutive sentence of 1 1/3 of 4 years of tampering with physical evidence. A sentence for reckless endangerment will be served concurrently. Michelini scolded Moynihan for showing no remorse. You murdered Kaylin Gillis. You shot at a car full of people and you didn't care what would happen. You repeatedly lied about it. You deserve to spend the maximum time in prison allowable under the law, the judge said.
Advertisement.
Prosecutors had asked for the maximum.
Do we go all the way? Do we go all the way? I don't know.
Are you guys liking this?
You guys like this?
I second that. The double read is now my favorite. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like the double read could be good.
Okay. I'm gonna switch into full position now.
Yeah, switch on in.
Na 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 na. Oh fuck! That's the first time I've ever hit the ceiling.
Oh my god!
Am
How's
I
your
taller?
neck?
My neck's okay.
Wow.
That's how I'm gonna break your femur. I'm gonna pinion my head to the ceiling and then just go double foot all the way down.
So you break my leg and your neck in the same time?
Oh, yeah.
Or you hit my you good?
I actually did. I am good, but now I have a little bit of a.
Okay, dude, my boss had a fucking like shitty ass head injury where they were in a stairwell and then they underneath the stairwell they accidentally shot up to stand up normally and then hit their head and they were just like, okay, I feel a little like wild, but
Recuperate.
yeah, okay, I get. And then like 3 days later was like excruciating like headaches and like burning and like a little bit of like confusion and like
brain bleed.
I don't know can't remember the exact extent, but it's just so crazy because
concussion?
they were telling me about it and they were just like, yeah, I feel like I kind of just. She said it was like something about like a coma almost, like, or not a coma, but it's like she knows what she needs to do, but she physically can't do things sometimes. Like she can't look at things in triangular motion. It is insane how that can really happen. Like you hit your head and then some shit just starts to get a little bit like just altered, and eventually it will go back to place like scientifically, but it's like Bell's palsy. You're like one of these really altering things where you're like, okay, whoa, the body's fragile as fuck, and whoa, the body's resilient as fuck.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
So a friend just told me a story about lady got in an accident and it was totally chilling, not a big deal, but like got out of her car and was walking down the street to find help, and somebody saw her in the street and could tell something was up and was like, oh, hey, what's going on? And she turned her neck to be like, yeah, no, I'm good, but I need help. And turns out she had snapped her neck in the car accident.
Oh.
And when she turned her head, it severed the primary nerve in her neck and she died in like 30 seconds.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And I like really wish nobody would have fucking told me that, because now I'm like, anytime I get a minor neck injury, I'm like, insta-kill. I'm going to insta-kill myself. I'm going to insta-kill myself. Lupin fell and hit his head like, you know, pretty good the other day. And I was like, but you know, it all fades back to the kind of the standardized background radiation of fear and anxiety that we all have. It just takes a little while, but that story really kind of is like, whoa. Yeah, no, it's really fucked because you have all these plans for your life, and then sometimes something happens where you literally are debilitated. Sometimes you snap your own neck. It's fucked city. Okay, so here's something. Okay.
This is more of a video, I guess. But there's a story that goes along with it.
Well, we've got to see that. Video shows child riding an open trunk of car.
That's kind of wild, right?
If I was the thing is, like, okay, yes, they should get in trouble, but if I was a kid and my dad was like, would you like to ride in the open trunk of this car? The answer would be yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, I can kind of get where the parent, older brother, older sister, I can kind of get where they're coming from. A shocking video out of Gwinnett County has gone viral on social media. It shows a moving car with an open trunk and a child's face peeking out of it. That's actually kind of scary. That's actually super scary. Police have now arrested a woman charging her with reckless conduct and a seatbelt violation. That's fair.
Wait. Read this one, though.
Mom who let son ride in trunk in viral video says there's more to the story. This is a separate news story, guys. A Gwinnett County mother says she's taking accountability after a viral...
This is a separate?
I believe so.
No, it's not.
Up next. Up next. Here's this.
Well, sometimes they show... Sometimes it's the exact same story.
View comments.
Well, no, but we go for the names.
View comments.
Gwinnett County, okay.
And Gwinnett County. It is the same
Okay, that's
story.
what I'm saying, yeah.
But up next, and the comments show right here, this is the end of that article. They just have two articles right in order.
But it's the same story.
But it is the same story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Wow, that is kind of wild. A Gwinnett County mother says she's taking accountability after a viral video of her son in the trunk of her moving car led to her arrest this week. Diana Schaefer, 36, and a Diana Schaefer, you wouldn't expect that with a name like Diana Schaefer. That's a nice one. Yeah, Diana Schaefer. You would expect her to like run to be like an important member in like a local nonprofit. Hi, I'm Diana Schaefer. Yeah, I help manage trunkless kids.
Could you?
When a kid doesn't have a trunk, we make sure to fucking put them right in it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's cold out there with no trunk.
It's cold out there with no trunk.
Could you also see her being like a aspiring singer that never makes it?
Sure.
Diana Schaefer.
Yeah, and then she changes her name. She changes her name at some point. But what does he change her name to? D-Shaff.
D-Shaff. Yeah.
D-Shaff.
D-Shaff.
Or maybe Die-Shaff. Die Antwoord. D-Antwoord.
Sure.
D-Shaft.
Sure.
German. Diana Schaefer, 36, says she never told her 12-year-old son to get in the trunk, but recognizes the mistakes that were made. She says she doesn't want her arrest to overshadow the work she does to help single mothers in Metro Atlanta. Is she part of a nonprofit?
Oh my god.
Did I just land a fucking
Holy
bullet
fuck.
in a crow from 2 miles away? I
God,
would
that's
never
amazing.
want to put him intentionally in danger, she said. I am very active in my son's life. My son is my biggest investment, and he is the best thing that happened to me. Schaefer told Channel 2 Gwinnett County Borough Chief Matt Johnson that she and her son were heading to Duluth from Buford. I liked Duluth. That's really nice.
Yeah.
On Saturday, but the bassinet that she picked up wasn't broken down because it wouldn't fit in the back seat. She said she told her son to sit on top of the folded down back seat and hold on to the bassinet. Now that makes sense. At some point,
he had a framework to kind of, latch on to. What's the
he
problem?
did have a framework to latch
It's
on
a
to.
heavy piece of furniture.
He was monkeying around a little bit. That's on him. I told him to sit right there and hold the leg of the bassinet because the trunk was up.
Reasonable.
Him being a kid, he climbed up and went and peeked his head up to look at the oncoming cars, she said. Schaefer says she often picks up baby items that people donate or give away so that she can collect them and distribute them to single mothers in Gwinnett County and other metro counties. On Saturday, she says she was heading to a warehouse to store the bassinet with other items that she collected through her organization called Hanging On to Positive Expectations.
Oh my god! Does
Fuck,
she sing
that's-
though? Does she sing?
Does she sing? I love to be able to give back, she said, because that's the love that I have.
Holy
A
fuck!
video posted by
folks.
social media by a driver led to a Gwinnett County police investigation and Schaefer's arrest on Tuesday for reckless conduct and a seatbelt violation. Pictures from a flock camera, very similar to a Flocka camera, but not quite the same.
Right.
At Pleasant Hill Road and Shackleford Road give investigators...
Flocka investing in
Flocka
cameras.
Road. Welcome to Waka Flocka Road. Investigators' additional photo... The whitest way you could ever... Welcome to Waka Flocka Road. I'm Tyler Smart. Schaefer says she's not angry at anyone. That moment you realize you maybe crossed a line and you just need to keep going.
Right.
Schaefer says she's not angry at anyone else for her arrest. Instead, she's thankful. That's a really good move.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
wonderful.
a tasteful
Absolutely.
move. Good move, Diana
Absolutely.
Schaefer. I want to thank the police. I want to thank the police for everything. I never could have done this without them. And the person who recorded the video for the opportunity to be able to learn something from this.
Wow.
Chain your fucking kid down. You have to, chain your
Make
kid down.
sure that there's
Chain your kid down.
there's holes in your trunk so they can breathe,
Holes in
and
the
latch
trunk.
the trunk.
Latch the trunk.
There's a
chain your
latch
kid
for
down.
the reason.
Tranks. Have you ever tried tranking your kid
Trank
out?
your kid if you're
Trank your
gonna
kid.
listen. If you're gonna have a kid slave that sits as a fucking weight for your bassinet, trank him.
This is my son, Bassinet. Wait. No middle name.
God, he's a beautiful, beautiful boy.
He's a beautiful, beautiful boy. She says the night she spent in jail was a tough lesson, but an
Oh
unforgettable
wow,
one.
they took her in for the night.
This was a lesson learned, and I would never put him in jeopardy like this ever again.
Where was he that
she
night?
said.
What was he
Schaefer
doing?
says she will continue to drive across the metro for baby items to give away to struggling single mothers. You ain't gonna stop me this easy, Diana Schaefer says. You ain't gonna stop me like this.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
this
so we
is-
got to show the folks the video here.
Oh, we do. Can you send me a link? Send me that link, baby doll. So the thing is, with a kid, and this, I might be like really outing myself as like. Wait.
It's not as easy
Wait,
as
wait,
sending
wait,
you a
wait,
link.
wait, wait.
I can't just send you a link.
You can send me a link.
I can't. It's
You
not.
can send me a link. You can.
One
No,
does,
no. I'm giving you the okay. You can. Send
One
me a
does
link.
not just send a
You
link.
can send me a link. WhatsApp it to me.
I can't just WhatsApp you a link, dude. We've been over this so many times.
You can send me a link.
The link is sent. The link is sent.
You can send me a link.
Folks, there's a lot of
You can. No.
there's a lot of things that we don't.
I'm literally
want
telling you
to
it's
see.
fine. You can just send me the link, man.
Link has been sent.
Just send me the link.
Link's been signed, sealed, delivered. It's
Oh,
yours.
look at that. You did it. Hey.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey,
You want to pull that up for the good folks at home?
Absolutely. I'm going to pull that up for the
They're
good folks at
thirsty.
home.
They're thirsty for the news.
Thirsty AF.
God damn.
Thirsty AF.
God
And I want to give them the news. Not the news that they want.
I mean, have I ever
The news
done
that they
any?
need to
I mean,
hear.
we kind of had my mom, who was always trying to be cool, sometimes in inappropriate ways.
Yeah.
The Ari thing.
Yeah.
There was a neighbor that Tyler had, Aristides.
Why would
We've already talked about it, actually. Or well, let's just play it if it's here.
Why would we?
I was trying to just
You were
stall.
gap filling.
I was
Okay,
gap
I'm glad.
filling. Yeah.
We don't need to go down that path of darkness.
This is the boy here. So I don't even know what she's kind of like what she's getting at.
Well, so
She's really
The thing
just
is-
she's fishing.
there was the thing. Okay, I get how something like this can happen with a kid. I don't have a 12-year-old that's being a wily little monkey yet, but I do have a 2.5-year-old that's being a wily monkey. And
You
the
think
thing
they
is,
can follow instructions?
Well, and you're like you have a kid now, And you also have to live your whole ass fucking normal life still.
Right. You're still trying to look out for bassinets,
fucking, like,
cribs, cradles, those fucking little weird gyroscope walker
also,
things.
she's got a pretty nice car. Is that a Mustang?
Diana.
Diana Schaefer.
Diana.
Diana.
All right, well.
I like that pan shot. That was a... wait. That was one of the most ridiculous fucking pan shots I've ever seen. Go back.
Folks, a pan shot is when you pan like that.
A pan shot is also when you throw a pan across the room and hit somebody in the head with it.
Yeah.
Pan shot! So, yeah, the kid was in a trunk. Don't do that. Let her rot in jail. That's what I say. Let her rot in jail. No, these kids, you can't fucking control them. You tell them, you strap them, you do what you can.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're on the phone with your nonprofit trying to figure out how to get rid of this fucking bassinet.
You've got a hot bassinet.
You got a hot bassinet.
You're trying to unload it.
And
you're like, I need a fucking single mother in need now.
Your kid's in the trunk. Your kid's in the fucking trunk. The thing is, she probably opened the seats in order to have it pass through the thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe she didn't. Maybe if she did, that's actually negligent.
She's a single mother herself, so you got to give a little bit of leeway. They don't, man. The difference between the video of her and the like, she does not. The video is. Well, I think that's her wig. I think that's her
wig.
Yeah. And then the other one might be her after a long day at the mill.
Okay.
Can you go back?
Yeah, we're gonna find the long day at the mill.
Yeah.
I want to see the long day at the mill, Schaefer.
There it is.
What's the acronym for that?
LDAMS.
LDAMS. LDAMS. So
here's no, that's not the same hair.
That's not the same woman. Is that the same woman?
I mean, I wish we could see the tat.
That's not the same woman. That's not the same woman.
Could you imagine going out in public like this and then getting outed as being that, especially if you're a fucking... Like, that's rough.
LDAMS.
That's rough.
LDAMS.
Listen, folks, we're all in tough situations sometimes.
Sometimes your kid gets out of the trunk.
You're trying to give back, but you forget to be a good parent.
I think that actually happens a lot.
My mom would actually do that. My mom, when she she would let homeless people come live with us. When my dad was out to sea, she'd let homeless motherfuckers live at the apartment with us.
That is
me.
How many are we talking about?
It happened 2.5 times.
Have you uncovered any repressed memories yet?
No. Luckily, everybody was pretty chill. There was just a lot of false promises, oh, I'm gonna get you a bike, or I'm gonna do all these. It wasn't anything damaging.
Let's put it on trial. Is bike promising a form of rape?
Dude, I remember if you're
an
8-year-old,
yeah. If you're 6 and under,
I remember this guy was just go to sleep and think about.
Be fucking really careful what you say next.
No, he was literally go to sleep and think about that bike I'm gonna get you. It's gonna be really fun. You're gonna be riding all around. And I went to sleep thinking about that bike.
Then you put a washcloth over your mouth and you woke up 16 hours later.
I did.
No bike.
And my waterbed was popped. No, my waterbed really did pop. Little orange army guy.
That same night?
No, it was a different night.
You sure?
But why did I have a waterbed?
I was just thinking,
as a kindergartner.
Don't seem very. As a kindergartner,
I was watching Blue's Clues and I had a waterbed simultaneously.
Okay, as a kindergartner.
Don't know why. Not sure why.
Did you have a lava lamp?
I got a lava lamp when I was in 8th grade, but I really wanted one later in life. At that point, I had not discovered lava lamps.
If you're a 6-year-old with a lava lamp and a waterbed, you are probably going to be Bill Gates.
Yes.
You're probably going to be the next Bill Gates.
It's all about those first formational, 6 or 7 years, folks.
Absolutely. Really immerse your kids in transient culture.
Absolutely.
Is the way that I see it.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting until mine is 4.
Sure.
And then it's going to be kind of a 2-year program.
Okay.
But it's going to be rapid fire. It's going to be a 2-year rapid fire.
You're going to do some weird shit with your kids. I feel bad for
I want to say I'm not, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're going to make him do
weird shit is not bad. It's not it's this guy's very judgy.
Yeah.
He's if your kid goes outside without a coat, he thinks he's going to fucking die and you're
This
a bad
guy's
parent.
I want to let him decide if he wants to wear a coat when he's 18 months old. I get that you're trying to be a good parent, but at a certain point, you need to be a parent, and you need to actually be
maybe
this
more,
is what you got to do.
I want him to understand why he needs to wear a coat.
but that's not like comprehending something like that isn't realistic at this age or that age. Not even for another.
He definitely gets that now. Not yeah. I mean, at 18 months, at a year and a half, you're starting to be able to. You can comprehend a lot. They can comprehend a lot more than they can say.
Okay, sure, but like, even at like 6 years old, like a lot of kids go outside without a coat. Like, they're not like.
That's just because they're being dummies, though. It's not because they can't comprehend. Like.
Yeah, but a lot of kids are like. I get what you're saying. You want them to understand the concepts.
Cold.
Right. Yeah. Cold. Yeah. But like it's cold, you got to put on your coat, and then it warms him up. Like I don't know. Yeah, I don't quite think so.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Different forms of abuse for different dudes.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a beautiful phrase. That's why we coined it for a reason.
That's why we coined it. That's why.
Absolutely.
Next
Thank you. Thank you for coming up with that.
Next T-shirt.
Absolutely.
How do you guys feel about what was it? Mole. Depraved mole slut.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like you had to be there.
You had to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
not a good T-shirt.
Well, no, I think it's a good T-shirt, but I think it's to explain what we. I mean, we would have to do so much. You know, we'd have to do so much.
Fighter Boy says we're lagging.
We're lagging.
Fighter Boy.
Oh no! Wait, the lagging might be like a slang though.
Oh.
You guys are lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be.
Is that good, Fighter Boy?
Well, I don't think it's good, but I think we might be okay. Fighter Boy, let us know if we're lagging. Literally,
are we like
or
internet bandwidth wise lagging, or because it doesn't look like it?
I'm confused and I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up what lagging is in Urban Dictionary.
Folks, we are playing a show in literally exactly 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, we're going to be playing a show in beautiful West Seattle with the band Hit It and one other band, and it's pretty... Oh, yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting. We're still finishing the show planning. Finishing, I mean...
Writing the show plan.
Almost in
We've
entirety.
got some fun stuff. If you've ever wanted to punch... If you've ever wanted to...
Oh, yeah!
If you've ever wanted to punch a clown at a live show and try and knock shit off of it,
that's right. That's right.
You.
It's gonna be one of those shows, one of those weighted clowns, and it's gonna come. That's right. That's right. We did talk about that.
Is there we could do like a corned beef eating competition
For Hit It?
Well, no, for
because it's St. Patty's Day. So
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like getting like
Dude,
a
I think
2-pound slab of corned beef and then no hands.
No,
and you're dressed as a leprechaun.
We have had really rough goes with the eating stuff. Like the eating stuff has like not been good. Like we can still involve mouth play, and we can still involve substances, but the actual physical consumption. People are like, "Oh, I'm vegan," or "I just ate, I'm not hungry," or literally someone almost puked from a PB&J. So like
wait!
It's been good the one time. We had success one time, and the rest it's been like.
How many times have we done an eating competition?
Probably like 4 or 5 times. We've talked about this. I'm not against it.
I have a good feeling about this one,
dude. I
shouldn't. No, it's a corned beef eat-off.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna love that.
Exactly. Even our banana eating competition it went okay, but it wasn't amazing. Like it has to be something like fruit. Or like something like, that you can,
something
grapes.
that you could eat on hallucinogens.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot eat corn. That's a good rule of thumb. You can eat grapes on hallucinogens.
You can eat bananas a little bit of bananas.
You
can eat cherries or blueberries.
What meal could you eat? Like a nice. Could you eat a pasta on hallucinogens? I don't think you could.
No.
You definitely couldn't.
Maybe like a cilantro lime rice with like some herbs on it. I could.
You would have to be heavy on herbs. Heavy in nature.
Yeah.
Like you would have to be fueled by nature.
Yeah.
You'd almost have to pick out your own shit.
You can eat a salad.
Yeah.
You can eat a salad.
Okay, Oh, you're okay now, daddies. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
CW. We love you, man. A lot of respect. A lot of respect.
Goddamn.
So
one of the day ones. I mean, really, like we've been at this for a while, and
Fighter Boy CW's been there.
Goddamn.
About the whole goddamn time.
Okay.
Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay. So we could do something like rainbow, right? Like, okay, so we could do something like a little flamboyant. And we could do something with gold coin eating competition. You want to walk the fine line of not being atrociously homophobic somehow by like doing a rainbow thing.
I just don't.
It's not homophobic. I shouldn't say homophobic, but like, what is it? Is it like appropriating? And that's not appropriating. I don't know. Just generally negligent around the concept. Is that what you're concerned about?
I just think that people won't think that's funny. People in that, you know, I don't know. I left Seattle for a reason. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't think, like...
If you're watching from Seattle,
don't. It's just people aren't going to...
Seattle.
There's not a competition that we could make that would be... I mean, there has to be something undeniable, and I just don't see how we marry... Rainbow, sure, LGBTQ... Well, I guess Rainbow really is just gay. So it would have to be something about a gay leprechaun.
Yeah. And golden coins.
And I just don't know
Chocolate golden coins.
I just don't really know how we tastefully pull that together. Not that I don't think it's funny, but it's just like a know your audience sort of situation.
Okay, so we hide golden coins all around the venue.
Okay. But you have to be gay about getting them? You have to be like, oh my god, I'm in like,
well,
I don't like, you know,
heavy spitball mode here. I'm not like
Absolutely.
I'm not like we're doing gay leprechauns.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course, yeah.
But as a side note, we are doing gay leprechauns.
No, I get it.
But that's not what I was trying to do. It's just,
gay leprechauns.
No, they're just gold coins. I think chocolate gold coins. There's something there.
I mean,
there's something with chocolate
beard
gold
is
coins.
a gay term, and leprechaun. Do leprechauns have beards?
They have red beards, yeah.
Do
Redbeard was a pirate.
leprechauns have beards? Fuck, they do. Okay.
They have big
so
red
beard
beards.
is a gay term for like, I think what is the beard gay term?
For a woman that dates a guy who's gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe
So a lady can be a beard.
You have to.
I think.
Okay. So maybe
I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay. So maybe the leprechaun's gay, and we need a woman to be his beard. Something like that, maybe.
Sure.
We could figure something, and then
what we should do is we should
do something.
We should be like, we want the most stacked motherfucker in here. Like, does anybody weightlift? Like, we want the biggest guy in here. This is gonna be a really physical challenge. And then after they get up there, we just turn him into a gay leprechaun, and then get a lady from the audience to be his beard.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like I like the switcheroo there is kind of fun. Like, we're looking for the biggest motherfucker in this house.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's ideate on it.
Okay.
But let's keep it on the back burner.
Okay. Golden coins. Chocolate golden coins. There's something there.
So it's a leprechaun based show. It's a St. Patty's based show, and also the band Hit It, because they invited us.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah, I feel like we have the clown, but why does the clown represent...
Hit it, because you're gonna hit it.
Okay, but hit it. But then, are we dressing it up like a leprechaun?
We might as well.
We can't do two leprechauns. I feel like that would be a little much.
So we don't have to. We could just have a stylish striking competition.
Are leprechauns racist too? I could see some shit.
I feel like leprechauns are probably
You're fighting Irish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock you into next Tuesday's famine. You know, like that kind of shit. That's probably, you probably can't do that.
I feel like the Irish. And I feel like
they used to be slaves.
Yeah, I feel like there's very few peoples you can still like safely commoditize in a slightly demeaning, humorous way, and I feel like the Irish is one of them.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I mean you can, but
maybe I'm wrong.
These days, I never know. Yeah, I'm too afraid.
I feel like the hook hasn't come around. I feel like it's pretty much still open season on the whites. In general. Okay. Yeah. Well, no. That's very fair. But I'm not sure. Hey, if anybody in the audience has, has got some info, the inside scoop on how safe it is to attack the Irish's character. Yeah. And let us know. Pagan religious beliefs. Right. Although I feel like Leprechauns has got to be a severe bastardization of some like cute trope that they had, and now it's just blown way they're like, you know what? We like these leprechauns, but it's not the Irish that like the leprechauns. It's like American corporations. Yeah. Like I don't. But maybe I'm wrong. That's what we say after we say everything. But maybe I'm wrong. Right. Just CYA. I'm just trying to think of other. So hit it. People say hit it when you like play music. Yeah, they say hit it. So they could tell us. You can hit the pipe. They could tell us to hit it, and then we could play music, and then. They have to like.
they have to like run for a certain amount of time while we play music, but then when we stop playing music, they have to stop. Maybe 2 people are in a race.
Okay.
But they can tell one of them can tell us when to hit it each time. So they can try and get a head start over their person.
Could we have walkie-talkies and then there's a modifier for a secondary competition where like I'm a champion, you're a champion, and outside there's 2 people who smoke weed that have to take like a big hit every time one of us does something, you know, and then they have to do some, I don't know, something, because hit it. You can also hit
right.
a joint.
Sure. Sure.
Hit it, the music.
I just feel like that would be really hard to do. I feel like that'd be hard to, I mean, we tried to do that one thing that one time where we did the Kurt Cobain shotgun challenge, where we tried to shotgun a beer with the audience up at the bar. It was like, it's supposed to be a little side thing that took like 2 minutes, but then it ended up being like probably 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah.
It was really rough. At least we had background music. We've learned that you have to have background music because that is really a vibe killer if it's just in silence and it's not going as you according to plan. Leprechauns are good. Okay, beliefs and shit is a no.
As an Irish man, that would piss me off.
Beliefs and shit.
Yeah, can you elaborate on
What's
beliefs and shit, Fighter Boy?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that. By the way, did not know you were Irish.
Yeah, little nuggets.
Fighting Irish.
Little nuggets of gold.
I'm gonna tell you, laddie.
Ha! Gonna tell you, laddie.
I oughta smack you with a shillelagh for keeping that from me. I'm Irish too, my brother. I actually am Irish.
Yeah, I'm Irish too.
Yeah.
I'm Irish too.
So we gotta kiss each other because we're both Irish.
Yeah,
not you.
Oh,
me and Fighter Boy CW.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
McGregor ain't got shit in me.
Golden Rainbows.
I wonder.
Fucking do it. Who cares if it's Seattle?
Boy, do you do MMA? Are you?
But I'm
engaged?
just wondering, like, how would we? Yeah, how else would we incorporate a leprechaun?
So
we gotta glorify. I said we have to glorify the leprechaun.
We've got to glorify the leprechaun.
You have to return the gold to the leprechaun because the white man's been, the non-Irish white man has been stealing his gold.
We really need to get a midget. We need to have, like we had
like Kid Rock.
the Vinegar, Viggy.
Oh, Vern.
Vern. We had Vern.
Yeah, we had a gentleman who was a furry who smelt very bad who arrived to our show on a short bus. We paid him.
Fighter Boy is just Vern.
No, he's
Ooh,
not.
Lucky Charms eating contest.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Lucky Charms eating contest.
That is okay. A good. That's at least a good.
That's a good. I want to do maybe like a triathlon, you know, so like maybe they have to finish their Lucky Charms and then they can go get the gold to bring it back to their leprechaun.
Okay.
You know, it's hard with eating.
It's hard. It is not easy with eating.
With eating, it's rough. Like you can't depend on people to eat. Like so many people don't want to eat.
They get
don't
weird. People get weird about eating.
And I mean, it's a weird place to eat. It's a weird place to eat. We've asked folks to eat bananas before, banana competitions.
Chips.
The
chips went very well.
The chips went really well.
Yeah.
God, we should do You Don't Know Chips again.
Yeah.
We mask 2 contestants and then we feed them chips and they have to guess which chip it is. You don't know chips.
It's been years since we did that.
That was one of our better bits.
Yeah. I don't feel bad.
Sometimes we don't have to go to 11. We can just go to 7, you know.
Doesn't feel right though.
Well, it's
but
practical.
Sometimes
though.
when you shoot for 11, you hit a 4.
Yeah, exactly. A 7.
If you know you can get a 9, I'll take a 9 anytime.
Yeah, Lucky Charms eating is good. Lucky Charms, but what if something about the marshmallows, you know? What if like you have to I mean, could it be like you have to get in your mouth? You have to get 3 marshmallows in your mouth?
Marshmallows in your mouth. That's too easy though. That's too easy.
Okay.
Cheers!
Off grid, what up, baby?
What up, baby? Grid?
OG life. Okay, so maybe you have to do peeling of gold coins. You have to peel enough gold coins, then you have to try and throw the gold coins into a leprechaun's mouth, into a gay leprechaun's gaping mouth.
Gay leprechaun's gaping mouth.
Okay, and they could be white chocolate if we could find white chocolate.
Why do you have to be white chocolate?
Just come.
Oh.
You're throwing white chocolate into a gay leprechaun's mouth,
white chocolate,
and you have to unwrap
leprechaun.
coins. I don't know, something.
I mean, yeah, there's something. The gold
Something
coins,
there.
Leprechaun, and Lucky Charms. There's definitely we've got something to work with. Hit it. I really wish there was some way we could figure out how somebody could hit a drug. You know, it's like you can't do DMT on stage, but it would be pretty fun.
I mean, we could do whippets, like you said. Is it illegal to do whippets on stage?
Probably like slightly frowned upon, but it's not illegal.
Yeah, but then we might make somebody schizophrenic.
That's always a possibility.
Yeah.
That's always, we could make somebody a schizophrenic by just doing the gay leprechaun bit.
I hope so.
You know?
If that's what turns someone, come on. Goddamn.
Turn someone. Oh, what a nefarious turning.
Goddamn.
Like you're like a little uncomfortable with like the turning people,
Yeah.
like sexuality wise.
Right.
But then like if it's somebody's job to try and turn people, that's
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, absolutely.
Jeez Louise. Fucking nightmare.
A father and son on a treasure hunt make a grim discovery in an abandoned house.
I've got 3% on this bitch. I should probably plug her in.
A father and son treasure hunting team. Why didn't my dad do cool shit like that with me? What the fuck?
That's a really good fucking question.
My dad always wanted me to go four-wheeling. I never liked that shit. You can't go... It's not fun to go four-wheeling when you're not driving. And you're like a little kid and you're cold and muddy.
Yeah.
And you're hungry. And you like video games. It's not fun. A father and son treasure hunting team made a grisly discovery last weekend while searching through an abandoned home in Mississippi. 23-year-old Riley Bryan is an experienced adventurer. In 2022, he located a Civil War-era bullet and a cache of other treasures along the Mississippi River.
I think it's just cash.
Okay.
I think. But
Okay.
I might
Yeah,
actually be wrong.
You might be right. You might be right. But your computer just died.
Fuck.
Does that mean we're dead? No, we're good. Okay.
We're live.
We actually noticed through the window of, God damn it. Last Saturday, Brian and his father, Chuck, along with a few friends who were metal detecting around a disused estate in Holly Springs, Mississippi, y'all. When something within one of the buildings caught their eye, we actually noticed through the window of the vacant building that there was something that didn't look right on the floor in one of the back rooms, Riley recalled. The item in question was in fact a dead body. Quote, "We thought, this is strange, and determined it was definitely something we needed to report to authorities. The body was removed by investigators and taken to a nearby town for medical evaluation and autopsy. The person's identity, gender, and cause of death are currently unknown. Riley believes the individual perished under tragic accidental circumstances rather than a result of any foul play."
Riley's the adventurer, though, not a fucking crime scene investigator. So Riley's opinion doesn't mean...
Riley killed this motherfucker.
Riley killed this motherfucker.
That's what's happening.
Riley killed this motherfucker, started adventuring, reported the thing. It's savvy as fuck.
I mean, can you really knock the hustle? Quote, "He had taken stuff in the house, ripped the curtains down." He had taken stuff in the house. This is a man on trick. What is it? Trank.
That was really good work, though.
Thank you. Ripped the curtains down, towels, anything he could find, and had to kind of pile on himself to keep himself warm, he surmised. When you really look at it, it just gets sadder and sadder. This is not someone that was wandering around drunk or something. It was obviously somebody who wanted to live. Riley and Chuck stayed at the scene while the police removed the body and investigated the house. They took several hits of the drugs that were left over now. They took several hours. On the way home, according to Chuck, the two concurred that what they had just witnessed was a life-changing experience, okay? Quote,
For better or for worse?
We had some discussions on the way home and continued to talk about it, trying to deconstruct the whole thing and learn from it.
So this is a
Chuck
father-son duo.
Try to be a better person.
Is Chuck the dad?
Be aware of people that might be in need around you. Is that... I want to kill these guys.
Yeah.
I want to kill these guys.
Yeah, just because of the positive spin that they put on this.
Shut the fuck up. You discovered a dead body in an abandoned house.
It's neat. Everyone
be a
likes
better
it.
Are you going to think of the dead body and be like, God, I should recycle? Like, what are you doing? Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
No, I totally understand
Thank
where
you.
you're coming
I
from.
really appreciate
totally understand where you're coming from.
appreciate that.
Is it that time? Folks, it's time for... Is That a Rapist?
Dun, 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 dun. Woo! So this is the game where we take an AI-generated human. That's right, these people are not real. But we do deconstruct, to use this man's words.
What is it called? This person.
This person does not exist.com,
This
folks. If you want to see it for
person
yourself, pull it on up.
does
This person does not exist.com. AI generated
exist
human, but we're going to tell you
.com.
if they are a rapist or if they are not a rapist.
Rapist.
Yep, our first person tonight, absolute rapist, unfortunately.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
that
think out of the
sucks.
last couple days,
That's a really bad one.
that's a really bad one. And
Yeah.
the trouble with this one is he's smart.
Yes!
He's smart as a whip.
Absolutely.
And you look at
Absolutely.
that grin. This is him smiling at like a huge SWAT group that was trying to get him. He's on a fucking sailboat headed out of the country, and this is the smile.
I was also thinking he's in international waters.
He's in international
waters.
waters
Was also coming
He's
to
in
me.
international
Oh my
waters.
God, yes.
So
oh my God,
this
yes.
is, I think, so far out of all of the,
He's
all of the
top five.
He's top
He is
five
top
for
five,
sure.
absolutely.
What's his name? I think his name is Craig.
I think it's like Armand.
Armand.
Yeah, I think it's like Armand or
okay,
something.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
was born in like Eastern Bloc. And raised there until he
Something.
was 9.
Yeah,
and then
no,
orphaned
I like
and
that.
made his way to the United States. I feel like he's a very successful businessman.
He reminds
as well.
me a little bit. He could be the cousin of an old baker I used to work with named Vadim, who was very no nonsense. He could be Vadim's
Whoa,
cousin.
Look at that.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah,
what's
that's
going
not
on?
good. I broke a nail.
Folks, he's not doing well.
Folk, he broke a nail.
Folk,
Folk,
he
he
broke
broke
a
a nail. Folk, he broke a nail. Folk, he broke a nail. Folk, he broke a nail. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get one close up of that guy. He's just fucking evil.
Yeah, no, that's
He's just
rough.
evil. Here we go.
That's absolutely
Refreshing
rough.
and nope.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
She looks too pure.
Yeah,
She wouldn't do anything.
She sings in choir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could definitely see a choir vibe.
She
I mean, it
sings
looks
in
like she's singing
choir.
in choir right now. Almost.
Yeah, I think she made.
Does she have a nice life?
Choir.
I think she's got a pretty nice life.
I think she.
I
does.
think like not
genuinely decent parents.
Yeah, like she has like she had like a cousin she was close with that died at like 9.
Yeah, it built her empathy.
Yeah,
up.
like
It built her
that, and she was
empathy
like
up.
fucking like really close with that cousin. Like
Really torn
that's
up. Yeah.
that's probably what
Just a
happened
deeper level of empathy overall.
Yeah.
I think she's in the clear.
there. She's
though.
gonna do good things.
She's
though.
gonna do good things. She's gonna kill Armand. Whoa, wait, did you just see how similar those two faces were?
It is kind of similar, yeah, but they're all completely random. Like that's just a coincidence.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh.
You guys were not supposed to see that.
Yeah, that's
you
a
guys
problem.
were. Oh.
I really. This could go either way, but I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I'm
Again,
gonna say no. as well.
no.
I do.
Oh, you know what we should do? You know what we should do? We should write this on a fucking whiteboard, and then
and then
whether or
spin
not
it.
we
Yeah.
agree or not,
yeah,
you know, that would be
yeah.
pretty fun. That would be
and
pretty fun.
and the people can vote too. You know. If-
Yeah,
if
people
you-
can vote as well. Yeah.
So what does this person? What does this person do?
They immigrated to the U.S. They work in like software, and you know, they're just
that-
one of those people that has like a rich Chinese family, and they're just doing the American dream. You know,
Is that Chinese or is that Korean?
that could be Korean. Actually, you're actually right.
I
there.
don't
actually.
know.
You know what? That actually
think
very
I'm right.
well.
I think
That
I'm
very
right,
well
yeah.
could be a Korean gentleman there.
So, you think gentleman? I was kind of thinking lady.
Is that a trans Korean person? Do we have our first trans Korean non-rapist? Because we have a lot of trans Korean rapists that have showed up on the MIA.
Is this person real? I think
All right.
maybe it is, but I think successful. I think
Very, very, very smart as well.
maybe a little bit of a disgrace to the family because they're a pianist and they should have been in tech.
Okay.
You know?
I want to know if that's like do they have like a tech implant on our left, their right?
Yeah.
Like what? Like I
Yeah.
can't stop ignoring that.
Yeah,
Like is that like a
something-
little tech butt? Like are they in the future where that's part of the Neuralink? Like that's like
be.
an outside like daylight sensor for the Neuralink? Like
Could
like
be.
what is that?
Daylight sensor for the Neuralink. It sounds like we're moving
Yeah.
further and further away from invasive. Like
Yeah.
we're getting really, really close to in-out using just waves, just like magnetic fields, I think.
Okay.
An ultrasound or something. I don't know. It's there's some weird shit going on. We probably won't have to have. Definitely did a couple. Definitely did a couple.
Now here's my question: is he doing the DR date rape, or is he just like
Random.
Is he violent? Is he violent random? Cause he looks like He's capable of both, honestly.
Yeah, the thing is, I think
He looks like he's
attractive.
making the face that's aggressive, but I don't think he's actually that aggressive.
I think it's one of these situations where I think it's DR. I think it's DR.
Also, that looks like me and Diego mixed into one.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I
me
can
and
see
Juan
that.
Diego.
And the thing is, he never gets caught because he's attractive enough that everyone's like, was that bad?
Right.
Was that bad? Was that bad? Because, I mean, I see him and I'm like,
But
okay.
I feel like he's one of those
Take me
ones.
out tonight,
I feel like
Poppy.
he might get away with it right now, but he's gonna get his comeuppance in like 7 years. Like in like 7 years, he's gonna like.
Is it gonna be legal comeuppance though, or is it gonna be just like a tragic life event?
I think tragic life event.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not gonna be able to prove anything.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to prove anything.
It's
He's gonna
too-
kind of like fuck with the wrong person a little bit.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be some repercussions for that.
Maybe
Alright,
they
new
kill his
person.
dog. Maybe they kill his dog. I'd love it if they killed his dog. Oh,
Definitely not.
definitely not.
Absolutely
What a nice, kind-looking person.
Yeah,
This is maybe the purest person.
So
we've had
is
on
she
here.
a child?
That's the kind of the weird part is.
I'm wondering. Those are adult cheeks,
Yeah, there's a
but child eyes.
Child eyes, but yeah.
But adult
So folks,
everything
I'm gonna
else.
I'm gonna do
I'm
something
really
here
wondering
for you.
here.
Okay. Adult. Well, mostly.
Adult.
Oh.
Oh.
And child's eyes.
Child. Well, yeah.
And
yeah.
this is kind of the
adult
trouble
face
with
shape though.
adult face shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a conundrum.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah, she.
I don't know.
Yeah. He works in the trades, but he's kind of like a superintendent guy.
I feel like he's
like a
just
foreman.
like slightly emotionally abusive, but I don't think he's doing anything. Like he's like a God-fearing man,
Yeah.
but he's kind of mean to his kids a little bit, but he's
Yeah.
nice to everyone else. He's mean to his kids and his wife, but he's
What's
nice to
his
everyone
vice?
else.
He doesn't smoke cigarettes. He does drink coffee. What does he gamble? He probably gambles. I think he gambles.
Give me a second here.
What else would his vice be? He's not like lazy, I don't think. Like I don't think he like takes naps, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
I don't see
know
him
if
as
it's
that.
gambling though, but what is his vice?
Gambling is my best call right now.
I would say maybe like a pornography addiction.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say maybe like a really
Yeah,
niche
right.
dark pornography addiction.
You know what? Maybe here it is. Maybe he's even one of those guys that like pays for underwear. He pays for underwear. That's his vice. He's literally he pays for clothing
underwear,
items.
and he's addicted to OnlyFans.
Yes, nice.
You know what?
Nice,
it's
nice.
OnlyFans. It's
That's pretty
OnlyFans.
good. But he's not. But he's not a rapist.
He's not a rapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a
So
rapist.
passes the test. Passes the test. It took a second to get there though.
Yeah, that was a rough one. No, she's not raping no one.
Yeah. She's like.
I mean, if this makes sense, in
abuse of power.
in an
maybe,
alternative
AOP.
life, she would rape someone as a teacher. But this current version
She's
of her,
not. She's a superstar. She's like a singer or something.
you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, but if she ended up not making it out of Alabama, she would have been a teacher that would have probably been involved with a 16-year-old
Sure.
star quarterback.
Okay, I can see that.
That's
Oh yeah, she definitely
that's-
goes for the quarterback.
Yeah, no, that's like
Okay, if she
that's
goes
what
for the quarterback, I
but
can see it.
because she didn't go that, like
You just-
she hung out with the right person after class. You know.
You don't wear those earrings without being like a moderately successful singer.
Yeah, no,
You
I
know,
get that.
I-
definitely
that's
get
how I
that.
feel.
I definitely get that. Potentially, unfortunately, yeah, potentially, she's got some darkness in her eyes for sure. She seems like a gardener, like somebody that takes care.
I feel like
she
she's
rides
a war,
bikes and stuff.
I feel like
but
she's a war survivor. Like I feel like she, you know, like I don't know. She's got the
she
haunted
had
eyes.
cancer and it made her bitter.
Oh.
She had cancer and it made her bitter, and you actually think that she's a good person, and she's actually got some shit.
She's tried.
Yeah.
She's tried, but sometimes you just can't turn.
Sometimes we
all of
pull some
that.
of these folks. Eventually, we're gonna have a second part of this game where we have we're gonna do polls where you have to guess which person is AI generated or which person actually committed a crime. Because some of these mugshots, they will surprise you.
Yeah.
There's some
There are
good-looking
some-
folks out there
there
committing
are
some
some
bad-looking crimes.
Handsome men and beautiful women out there doing heinous acts.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And we're here to help you figure out who's who.
Goddamn.
And we're here to really
All right, you want to do
pontificate.
3 more? 2 more?
I think one
One
more.
more?
I think
Okay,
one
this is
more.
the
This
last
is the
one.
last one for the night. I immediately want to say yes, but I think maybe the answer is I almost say you could let it
I know.
play.
I wanted to actually.
Yeah,
I was just trying to turn it down a little bit, but yeah. No,
It'd be kind of nice to have like a rising.
Oh, we
rising
should
outro.
have music for this
Yeah,
section.
symphonic. Okay, yeah, we should.
We should have music, and it would it be like dun 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 dun.
I kind of like symphonic. I kind of like the symphonic, honestly. But I could also see an outro that's symphony. That's like really nice violin music.
Yeah.
But
Or it could be like beautiful, like wedding music.
We should probably maybe do it like a trigger warning before this. We should probably maybe do a trigger
Yeah,
warning
this is.
This is, as much as this is like maybe my favorite segment, it's also maybe the most risky.
Absolutely. I'm talking about not wanting to do the leprechaun bit, but yet I'm immortalizing talking about what rapes people commit.
Yeah.
I mean, none of these people are real.
I don't think he is.
Yeah.
I actually think he's a pretty decent guy.
Is he an author?
Oh, with a hat like that?
I feel like he might be an author.
With a hat like that, yes, please.
And I think he might train dogs. I think he might be a guy that trains dogs, and he's an author.
Yeah, or he runs a non-profit coffee shop.
Oh,
that, like
fuck
a
me.
non-profit coffee shop that
that
pays the coffee farmers like extremely well. Like this guy makes nothing. This guy's margins are
absolutely
as thin as his beard.
This is obituary. This is
obituary. It is, isn't it?
He's literally like 37, and he had like a big plan, but then he got hit by like a drunk driver.
Yeah.
And he wrote,
NAR.
And he
this
wrote,
is a NAR.
He had one book, and he's got another one in the works, so it's never gonna get released.
Yeah, we could just call it Darnar.
Darnar, not a rapist. Oh,
yeah. Definitely,
definitely.
And maybe what we do is at some
we should have
quit announcing what it really means, and so it's the old blood knows, but you have to like get in the chat and be like, what fuck is that? Going on?
What we could do is, you know how they used to have like terror levels? We could have like threat level.
Oh yeah,
threat level green, threat level.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say he's definitely not red, but he's orange.
Yeah, we're yellow to orange on this guy. Yeah, no, this guy's a kind soul. Guys, we love you. We're playing a show in 2 weeks. Come on out. It's gonna be at the Skylark.
Skylark in West Seattle, baby.
As long as you don't cancel us because of this fucking segment.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We love you.
We love you. You're the best.
What night is it? It's Friday night.
It's a Friday night. It's exactly 2 weeks from today, folks. It's gonna be about 7:30 p.m. Be there.
Right
be
about
square.
now. So have a good weekend. Do something nice for yourself this weekend, you know?
Do something nice. Don't forget to listen to music that you liked growing up.
That's really important.
Remember to listen to music that you liked when you were like 12.
Cook a dinner while you're listening to music that you listened to when you were growing up and dance a little bit.
Dance
a little bit.
I've been dancing at work. Fighterboy CW, if you're still here, to cope, I literally dance at work to keep the vibe up.
Yeah.
I literally have done this. Actually, like, I literally... I did it today. I danced.
And if you've never messed around with ass play before...
Okay, well, I don't do ass play to keep the vibe up.
Okay, he doesn't do ass play to keep the vibe up. I do ass play to keep the vibe up.
Yo.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
2 weeks. We'll see you there. Big smooch.
Yo, 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 yo.
Ah!
We love you guys.